I have lots of problems in my life, both in personal as well as in professional. And in 2020, I give more attentions to my people, to my work, to my people. And to some extent, I have actually focused less on myself. So 2021, I am just planning to make this year my year, where I will focus more on myself, more on what I want to achieve more in my life. I would like to pamper more of myself. I would like to focus more on myself. I want to buy more clothes for myself. I want to make myself look more better, look more beautiful. I want to make, my professional life grow much better so that I can focus more on my career. So I think for me, 2021 is going to be my year. That is my New Year resolution. I don't know, for you, it sounds very boring. I just want to know what is your New Year resolution, and you being very, young, and I don't see any enthusiasm, I don't see any energy in you that this is the year, so I have to start my New Year from this, and I have to achieve this by the end of the year. I want to make sure that these things happen to me. That enthusiasm is not there at all. Why you all are so dull at the end of the year? Whenever I come and meet you, I don't see that, energy in you. I don't know why. I think I am half year older than you people, but that energy is still with me. And you all, look like 60, 20 years old people. That what would I do now? This is nothing I can plan. I don't have anything to do. That kind of vibes, I get it from all of you. I don't know why. You all are very young. This is the time where you have to focus a lot on your career, because this is the time where you are trying to make your career. So you should focus on your career, that, okay, this time I'm going to focus more on my career and what I am studying right now or what I am planning right now. So I would have a plan properly, and then I would move on towards it. Okay, today I will tell you a little bit, as it's related with the New Year resolution and all, as today is the last day of the year and something new is coming. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our, short-term goal and long-term goal. Okay. I can see only 2-3 people on the screen. Rohan, Olivia, Rajkumar, Santosh, Polen, Amarjit, Sonia, Tanuja, Sanathoy. All of you, please on your camera. I want to know whether you are there or not. Angelina, Sweetie.
Ma'am, I turned my video on.
Go away. So that's what normally happens to most of us. And, there are people who continue with their studies. Okay, for example, you passed your metric examination. You passed your 10th examination. Now, the target the focus which most of us always have is on the marks, right? I think you would agree with this when I talk about it, that when you are at the 10th standard and when you are planning to apply, give your metric examination, at that time, you would focus that I should score good marks. I should, pass the examination in first division, or I should pass at least in second division or third division, or I should at least pass, or I should get a letter mark in this subject. So most of our focus goes on passing out the exam. Right, I think this was there in your mind when you were in the 10th standard. Now, what happened? You got your result, you gave your exam, you got your result, and you passed the exam. Now you're very happy. Next, what? Now, your target is in which school I should get myself admitted. Okay, Now, your school, in which school you will be getting yourself admitted for 11th and 12th standard, that also depends on your marks. Now you would discuss with your family and your relatives and your elders, and you will say that, okay, I scored this much marks and I am eligible to get myself admitted in science or arts, or in this school, in that school my friends are going there, so I would like to go and get myself admitted in that school as per your marks. Now your marks, this is again, very important. Now as per your marks, you will get yourself, enroll in any of the secondary school. Now your aim after you complete your 10th is to get yourself admitted in the 12th, in any good higher secondary school. So that is your aim. Now, when you come to the 12th standard, again your focus goes to the marks. That, okay, now why I am studying 11 and 12 so hard, why I'm going for tuition, so that I get good marks, so that I score good marks, which is also to some extent fine, fair enough. Then you will give your 12th examination, and once you pass your 12th examination, again your focus is next what, in which college I had to get myself admitted. So where I'm going to do my graduation. Now everybody is going to this college, so I will also go to this college because all my friends are there. Then your focus will go to the graduation college again. Then once you complete your graduation, after that again you say, okay, I have completed my graduation, yay, so I have that certificates with me. Now what next? Should I do master? Some of my friends are doing master, some of them are still continuing, so I think master is also fair enough, good, so I'll go with the master. Then you complete your master and you have a very highest qualification with you. You are a master person. You have, now when you look around, you don't have anything more to study now. You feel that, okay, till master I can do it. Now what should I do? Okay, now most of the people, what we do is we focus on the marks and the steps only. Okay, and the steps only. That after 10, okay, 12. After 12, then graduation. After graduation, then master. Then once you complete your master, you will see that your age has reached that level, and all your friends are earning money already. They have already got a job. They have settled down properly in their professional life. You are studying your exam. You are studying your college. After you complete your college, when you look around, you find, clueless. That now what I'm going to do? Should I start taking a training in hospitality now? No, I feel that my age is, quite high right now, that I don't want to sit with the 12 pass students in the same classroom. You start feeling awkward. And then you feel like doing another training. Should I go for computer training? It's good to know computer this day, so I will go for computer training. Now, after you complete your training, again, you don't know what you're going to do. Then you start searching for a job somewhere. Now, you will start searching for a job which is something, not relevant with you, which is not something you aim to achieve in your life, or which is not something you are very, enthusiastic of becoming that particular profession or holding that position in your life. So this is what normally happens to most of the youths here. Okay, why? Now why you are happy, and there are many people whose qualification is very high, who have bunch of certificates with them, but they are still jobless. Okay, and they don't know what they are going to do now. So why this particular things happen? Because you have not set your destination. You have not set a goal. So that is the reason why you are lost in the middle. Even though you are a very educated person, even though you have a good certificates in your hand, but as you have not planned your aim, or you have not set your goal properly at the right time, and you are not following that particular path properly, that's the reason you find yourself lost. Okay, and some situations are there where you've been pressurized a lot by your parents, that parents, sometimes what they do is they couldn't achieve something in their life when that was their time. They want to become a doctor, but they could not get any financial support or any kind of emotional support from their parents. So they want to see their aim in their children. So they sometimes pressurize their children that no, I want you to become a doctor because I always wanted to become a doctor before, but I couldn't get a chance to become a doctor. Now I want you to become a doctor. Now I want my children to become a doctor. So sometimes they pressurize their children. Okay. And you are not a doctor material, but you've been pressurized so much by your parents to become a doctor. Maybe you might become a doctor, but you will not have that job satisfaction in you. You will not feel happy, following that particular profession or or doing that particular job in your life, because that is not something your type. That is not something you wanted in your life. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to tell you here is we all are different people. Okay. Every one of us are different. There is something called a hidden talent in every one of us. I might be a good singer. You might not be able to sing. You might be a good poet. I might not be a good poet. Okay. You might be a good painter. I may not know how to paint, or I may not know how to draw also. I am good in speaking. I am good in this particular field. So as I am a trainer here, you might not be good in speaking, but you might be very good in writing. Okay, are you understanding what I'm saying? So every one of us have different talents. You have your own, special talents. I have my own special talents. Right. There's something general which we all can see in us that, okay, in terms of personality, the way we behave ourselves, the way we portray ourselves in front of people, that is something general which we all can work on it. But it's not necessary that if I am very weak in science, it is not compulsory that my son or my daughter needs to be very good in science. You might be very good in history. You might be very good, in English. You might be very good in geography. You might be very good in engineering. Right. So it is your responsibility. Of course, to some extent, there is a responsibility of the parents also to understand the children. But now let's focus on you. Okay. Now let's focus on you. You being a youth, you being a person who is struggling to make your career, you need to understand the first and foremost that what is your talent? What is your hidden talent? Okay, what is that which you are very good in? Now today you are here pursuing this training. When I had an interactions with all of you in the previous assessment, when we were talking about the introduction, and I was having a one-on-one interactions with all of you, I got to interact few of you who had actually completed your graduation or who had actually, you had done some particular training before, but then again you came back and you are doing your hospitality training here, which I felt that the field which you have choose before and the field which you are here right now, there is lots of difference. And if you wanted to be in this particular field, in the hospitality field, you should not have opted for the previous one which you have opted. Okay, now what happened is when we decide to take up a training in one particular field, first thing, you have to understand the criteria of that particular field. You have to understand that, okay, when I started my career, what I do was I completed my 10th and 12th here in Manipur, and from 10th itself, I have a complete clear mind that I want to work in the hospitality industry. And my parents also, I am very lucky in that case. I would say just give me 1 minute. So I am lucky in that case that my parents, had really supported evenings. Okay, and my parents always used to say that out of all my brother and sisters, I am very friendly person by nature. I smile and talk, and I can mingle with new people very easily. So, and you are very tall, so you can become an air hostess. So my parents always used to say that you we want to see you as an air hostess. And then I started assuming myself becoming an air hostess. Okay, and my interest was more in those particular fields, serving people, than speaking in English, interacting with the people. So my interest was there, and I followed the same path. And when I passed my 12th, I directly started doing a training because if I have to do a training, then I need to be a 12th pass. Minimum qualifications was 12th pass. So once I passed my 12th, I shipped myself to Delhi, and I did my training in hotel and aviation management in Air Hostess Academy. And from there itself, my journey for this particular career, this hospitality industry started. Then I got a job in Oberoi Group of Hotels. That was the first job, and then slowly I fly with Kingfisher Airlines, and then I work with the BPO industry. So like that, my journey moves on. Now, when I come back to, I have told all of you, I've shared my experience before also. But again, I'm saying, when I come back to Manipur, I was offered many jobs, something which is not related with the hospitality industry. Many jobs in the sense, like my family members wants me to try in a government sector, to become an LDC, or to become something, a staff in any government office. So there were lots of opportunities coming in that time, and my family members was asking me to apply a job in those fields, and they are ready to give money because here usually the system is very corrupted, and if you want to get a government job, then you need to give some money, isn't it? So even my parents were, or my in-laws was ready to give the money, but I say a big no all the time, because I feel that even if I get that job, and if I go to office and I work, it will be something new for me, which I don't want to do in my life. And I really want, what I want in my life is different, and what I have done in my life is different. My experience is different. If I do, no matter the salary is high or no matter the salary is low, I want to continue doing what I have been doing. So my plan, my goal was all clear. Okay, I got lots of emphasis from many people in my family, friends, relatives. I was pressurized so much that you should go with this, you should go with that, as per the opening was available. But I never lose hope, and I say no. If there is no job satisfaction, and if I don't know how to do what I am going to do, then I am not interested to do. Rather than that, I would still focus on what I am good in, and I have a good experience in the hospitality industry. So I think I would try to, share this experience here, and I will do a job, and that's how I'm going to earn the money. And then later, I got an opportunity to become a trainer at one of the aviation academy here, and there I started my journey again. I used to get 50,000-60,000 when I was working in Delhi. When I come back here in Manipur, there was no good hotel. There was no such kind of institute, but there was one small aviation academy, and I got a job, and my salary was 7,000 at that time. So there, from that 7,000, I started again, and I reached here again. So it was in 2008 I came back here in Manipur. So from 2008 to 2020, it's a long time. Now only I am holding this position as a dean. Okay, so even success for me doesn't come just like that. I don't reach this level very easily. I am earning the same amount which I was earning before there, but still I would say most of my students shaping their personality, they are earning more than me now. Okay. To some extent, I sometimes feel jealous of them that you guys are earning more than me. I was the one who taught you. I was the one who, who had guided you, who had helped you to get a job. But I'm sitting here and earning this much only. But you are earning more than that, more than what I am earning right now. I will tell you, maximum of my students, they are earning more than what I am earning. But I'm very proud that because of me, because of my little efforts I have put on this person is so success right now. So that is the biggest salary I got, and that is the great job satisfaction I get in my life. Okay, so what here I'm trying to tell you is, if you want to achieve something in your life, don't keep on diverting your profession. You know what I'm saying? If now you all are here in the hospitality industry. Now, hospitality industry is a very vast industry. If not in a hotel, you can in aviation, you can do in a multinational company, you can do in international call centers, you can do in malls, you can in railways. There are many opportunities you have in this industry. Okay, I was doing in a hotel, I did in aviation again, I did in call centers again. When I come back, I started as a trainer again. Then, the process moves on. But it's all relevant with the hospitality industry. That is the reason why, I feel that I know lots of things about this industry, because my experience moves on in the same field. Okay, so it becomes more easier for you to achieve something in your life. And people, whenever you apply a job, and example, you have work in a hotel, then when you apply a job in aviation again, in aviation industry, people will like you, because aviation and hotel, it all come under hospitality industry. So they will say, if you are applying for a cabin crew, it doesn't mean that you need to have an experience of cabin crew only. Okay, if you work in a hotel, also they would like you. If you work in call centers, also they would like you. If you work as a sales girls, also they would like you. If you work as a receptionist in a company or in any XYZ, also they would like you. Why? Because it's all related with the hospitality, and it's all related with the customer service. Because this is a service industry, and we all are interacting with the customer, we all are serving the customer. So this way, it is more easier for us to get a growth in our career. Okay, so if you are, now you are doing a training here, you got a job in the hotel industry, and then later you start, sitting for a civil service examination, and you went there for a interview. What you did before and what you are applying now, there is a lot of difference. Okay, it's a very way to different road. And if you are doing a hospitality training and you got a working experience in this industry, and suddenly you start applying for a medical course, then again this is again a very two different field. Okay, engineering is a very different field, medical is a very different field. There are many other fields which is absolutely different from what you are doing right now. So my suggestion is, set a goal. Okay, set a goal, fix your mind properly. Now you have already decided to be a part of the hospitality industry. What is your short-term goal and what is your long-term goal? So set it properly first. Now what should be your short-term goal? My short-term goal is to complete this training successfully, so that I score a good marks, I attend the class regularly, I learn as much as I can from this training. So your complete focus on the course, complete the course successfully. This can be your short-term goal. Okay. Now another goal is there, which we call it as the long-term goal. Long-term goal in the sense like, what is your aim in life? What is that you want to become? What is that you want to achieve? Okay, now you have already started your journey. So this is your starting point. There should be an ending point. So short-term goal reach comes here. But your journey doesn't end in this short-term goal. Your journey ends in the long-term goal. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, so long-term goal, a short-term goal and long-term goal is there. So from the starting point till the long-term goal, this place is where you want to stop. This is the target where you want to achieve. This is the aim in your life. So you have to decide now, what is that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, now to reach this particular level, there would be many short-term goals, small short-term goals. Can I go? Long-term goal achieve short-term goal okay, letters when you complete that small short-term goals, you will be able to reach the long-term goal. Okay, quite important quite important is that you set your long-term goal. What is that you want to achieve in your life? Example life aim I want to become I want to fly in international airlines. This is a long-term goal. I want to fly as an air hostess in an international airlines. Now, when I complete my training in a training class 12 I passed over in a training I was getting lots of job opportunities, campus recruitment. We used to have campus recruitment at our institute. Campus recruitment is the international airlines, then domestic airlines, and the 5-star hotels. All the students who are currently pursuing or passed out, we all used to apply a job there. Now, I was given lots of advice and suggestions by my coordinators, the trainers out there, that you should go and apply a job there, this and that. My focus was more on the aviation academy. I'll be very honest with all of you, and I'm going to tell you, how my journey diverted from aviation to the hotel industry, and then motivational speaker and trainers and all this field. When I got an opportunity to apply a job at the Oberoi coordinators in the Oberoi has a top 5-star hotel and see the life changing. Oberoi is an opportunity. You are very talented. I used to be a very good student when I was there in the training. And all the trainers, the coordinator, they always used to, praise me. They used to praise me. They used to say, you are very good. You will definitely get a job. Please go and apply. Please go and apply. So, but then, interest I was in later. But my interest was not there at the, in the hotel. My interest was more there at the hotel. So, I never want to apply a job there. And, but again, my brother, I used to stay with my elder brother in Delhi, and my brother was just saying, you just go sit for the interview. It will be good for you. It will be a good experience for you to know how to sit for hotel, hotel interviews. Idea. Aviation opportunity you apply for a hotel. They have asked me like that. So just because of that reason, I had to apply to somehow I first attempt as a color career. Then I was in a very big dilemma whether I should go for it or I should not go for it, because 90%, in fact 100% of the people were saying you are very blessed that in the first attempt you got your job, and that is also at the top 5-star hotel where people are dying to be a part of this hotel. You got the job easily and you don't want to join. Please join it. Everybody was pressurizing me. That's how I joined the Oberoi. Okay, and I didn't join Oberoi intentionally. But I got a job and I was being pressurized so much. I concept Oberoi the changa. If Oberoi the changa and Tabaka air hostess interview when you apply a job there, air hostess apply if they asked you your previous working experience, and if you say you have worked as a receptionist in the Oberoi Hotel, they would definitely like you, and that will be your plus point to get a job as an air hostess. So I think that, and I took that job opportunity and I went there. Then likewise, also I got a job because I got a job in aviation in Kingfisher Airlines as a cabin crew, because I was working with the Oberoi, and as what my trainers, my coordinators, my elders have suggested, I got a good reference that I am working in the Oberoi, the Oberoi quality, Oberoi the qualities. If you say that you are an Oberoi product, you have worked with the Oberoi, then everybody likes it. Okay, because Oberoi, the quality is very hard to get a job in the Oberoi. So they always liked it. If you say you have past working experience with Oberoi, then people liked it. Okay, keep this in mind. Still now also it's the same thing, because Oberoi is still the top 5-star hotel. Now what happened is I got a job there, and then I started flying with the Kingfisher Airlines. But unfortunately, due to my health issues, I am a very, I have a very severe asthma issue. Okay, I can't fly. Whenever I fly, whenever I'm on board, I used to always have, suffocation issues, then breathing problems. Most of them now also I travel a lot, but whenever I travel, I always fall sick. Still now also I have lots of health issues related with my breathing problems. So I can fly. I fall sick all the time whenever I fly. So I started feeling that, okay, this is not my cup of tea. I cannot fly because of my health issue. I had to stop flying and I had to leave this job. And just a matter of 1 year, I decided to leave the job and I left. Okay. Now, I didn't give up. Thinking that my aim was actually to fly in the international airlines, but I couldn't fly in the international airlines because of my health issue. I was crying a lot. I broke down. I was into, I went to a very, depression for quite a time, long time. I feel very bad. But then I don't give up. I think that, okay, hospitality industry is very fast. There are many other opportunities waiting for me. If not this, why not that? And then I diverted myself to the international call centers again, and I started working there again. Then there are lots of things I learned in different sectors. Okay, in hotel I have a very special experience. In aviation I have a very special experience. In international call centers, talking to someone, of foreigners over the phone, and to convince them buy our product. That was also a very special experience for me. And then when I come back here, again, teaching someone what I have learned, teaching to the student, that was also a very new experience for me. So like that, slowly, I started enjoying what I am doing. But it doesn't mean that all my journey in achieving my goal, it goes smoothly. No, I achieved lots of failures. I cry a lot. I have broken many a times. I attempt something, I couldn't get it. There were lots of mixed and ups and downs in the journey as well. Okay, but then my best thing I would say is I have not ever diverted my route. My route was straight to the hospitality industry. Okay, and still now I am here in the hospitality industry only. Alright, so what the basic point, end of the story, basic thing is, if you want to achieve something in your life, please set a long-term goal first, that I want to make my career in the hotel industry. I want to grow myself. I want to see myself growing in this hotel industry. I want to see myself holding a very good position in this industry. I want to be a manager someday of a top 5-star hotel, or I want to run my own hotel, or I want to do this, I want to do that. You have to first decide what is that you want to do. Gyan tay ko, isana pamba po se, ay na ay life tay na achieve to ni se, ay si kanino uningi. Habdo, and then inspiration yang low there. There are many people from whom you can inspire yourself. Gyan tay ko, mana to wish na ito someday, okay. Mana achieve to wish na ito someday, okay. Haba, aduki kind of good terms the inspiration, you can always take it. Okay, ano na, inspiration have a Malay, aspiration have a Malay, perspiration have a Malay. If you want to achieve your goal in your life, it's very important. You need to have people from whom you can get inspired. I think particular kind of person there. So I know I should oige. Moina achieve to riba, smaina I should oige. Moina hold to riba position. So I just mind to have inspiration thamba. Yeah, important to life that. Aspiration and aspire whatever. You need to get yourself aspire to achieve something in your life. Yeah, energetic or enthusiastic or that easy to be you attempt something, you will fail. If you fail, you wake up again and then you try again. If you fail again, you wake up, you try again. Aspire to what? I have to work more harder. Fail again, more effort. Aduki aspiration they are important point. Yan tay ko. Aduna perspiration is having a isana humang tanaga thabag kanna honabado. When we want to achieve something so desperately in our life, but we follow the right path, we do this right. If you become desperate of achieving that particular goal in your life, that is very important. Yan tay ko. Aduna sige focus se phazana thambiyu. Haiba long term haiba pot se hek decide tar matunda long term se yauna ko hona matanda marakta nang na thamgada term short term mayam sinda adu so focus tawra chati aina focus tawri ba short term se why I am making this short term goal so that I can achieve my long term goal. So you have to set your goal very clear. Howzik said you have to mentally clear you have to clear your mind very nicely. You have to plan and you have to decide that okay, this is my goal. Okay, this is my goal. Now after you set your long-term goal, you have to break your short-term goal and you have to make sure you achieve your long-term goal. So as the new year comes, and as I have given you a few tips and techniques and clarified few things of what you have to do in your life right now, is you please, as the new year comes, you set your long-term goal. Okay? You decide what you want to achieve in your life. What is that you want to see yourself? Okay? And in the process of achieving that long-term goal, you break your short-term goal also. That what is first, what is second, what is third, what is next. You plan your short-term goal like that. Okay? Then now, as an assignment, I would like to give all of you, please, next interactions, next assessment, okay? Next assessment as you're having your exam, I would like to focus more on your long-term and your short-term goal, okay? So please prepare your long-term goal and your short-term goal. In the next interactions, I'm going to have an interactions. Of course, after the new year, you celebrate your new year properly, you set up your mind, calm down properly and come back to me again. Then only we will start the one-on-one interactions based on your communication skills, based on your clarity in your goal, based on your grooming, based on your the way you present yourself in front of me. I'm going to give marks on that. But the more discussions will be based based on the long term and your short term. So I might ask you about your long term goal, and I might ask you about your short term goal. To achieve the long term, what is that you are planning for your short terms also? So this will be the main subject where we will be discussing for the coming assessment. Okay, is that fine? All fair?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you have any doubt or any questions based on what we have discussed today? And this in this topic we are going to take the next assessment. So if you have any doubt, can you please ask me? Any doubt if you have, or if you want to know anything, you can ask me now.
Not out for me, ma'am.
No questions, no doubt. No, that I don't give any doubts to anyone. I think I'm very proud. I am very proud of myself because I never get any questions from anyone after I teach anything to you people. So I will take this as my compliment that I'm a very good trainer. Is that okay? Right? Because you have no doubt, you have no questions. So that means you are clear with what I have taught. You all are very much clear. Right? Okay, fine, fair enough. All of you, please focus on what I have just said right now. Start preparing your long-term and your short-term goal. I might ask what related to this, but you need to explain to me properly. You need to have a very good, reasonable answer for that. And if your answers are not so reasonable, you may not get a marks. So please prepare on that properly. And just like to wish you all an advanced Happy New Year. I hope this coming New Year is going to be one of the best year for all of you. And I just like to wish you all success and all the best for your life. Okay, so let's end here.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Today is the last day of the year. Please behave yourself properly. Don't forget you'll be waking up next day again. Okay?
Yes,
Alright.
ma'am.
Okay then. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Nice day, ma'am.
Have a nice day, ma'am.